Good evening. This is the Change, and tonight I'm going to talk about Justin Trudeau. The old Canadian crime minister, and how he's blaming uh, the American right wing for the Muslims of Canada not wanting their children indoctrinated by LGBTQ plus agendas. I mean, it's weird. Like, the masses are massive. Remember that. The masses are massive. The majority is major. Most people, and when I say most, I mean most. I know the left-leaning media and left-leaning commentators would have you believe, they would have you believe that you are a minority if you disagree with the indoctrination of children. They would have you believe that you are, oh man, you're rare. You're rare. No, you are not. No, you are not. The minority is the person who wants to indoctrinate a child. The minorities are people who do not want to protect the innocence and the purity of our youth worldwide. Worldwide. This is not a country problem. It's a worldwide problem. There are bad guys trying to get at our children and teach them immoral lessons. And we are the majority. We're the majority. The people who disagree with this are the majority. The Christians, the Muslims, the Jews, blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians, just name any race. I'm not going to sit here and name every race. I'm not going to name every sex, the two of them. But they act like a person who disagrees with indoctrination of children are anti-something or are a minority and they're going against the grain for disagreeing with it. That's not the case. We are the masses, and we are massive. We are the majority, and we're major. But I will go to this story. It's from Canadian News. Elon Musk mocks Trudeau for blaming Canadian Muslim opposition to LGBTQ indoctrination on American right wing. I just chose this piece to lead with because I think it's funny what Elon Musk tweeted. The billionaire Twitter CEO delivered his criticism in his trademark one emoji style, simply replying with a clown face. On Sunday, Elon Musk slammed Prime Minister Justin Trudeau over his suggestion that the American right wing was to blame for the recent public opposition to LGBTQ indoctrination by Canadian Muslims. The billionaire Twitter CEO delivered his criticism in his trademark one emoji style, simply replying with a clown face to a New York Post story about Trudeau's claims. Trudeau from the New York Post, it's a tweet from the New York Post. Obviously, you can see that. Justin Trudeau blames American right wing for Muslims opposing LGBTQ curriculum. Leave our kids alone. I don't know what that is. And then there's Elon's clown face. And I agree with the emoji. While speaking with a Muslim parent in Calgary on Wednesday, Trudeau suggested that the community had fallen victim to a disinformation campaign fueled by the American right wing, and that they are being used to push their narrative. I'm not going to play that video, but if you want to see it, go and watch Mocha Bezergan. It's where he's talking, but he says, first of all, there's an awful lot of misinformation and disinformation out there, Trudeau began. People on social media, particularly fueled by the American right wing, are spreading a lot of untruths about what's actually in the provincial curriculums. He went on to claim that if you look at the various curriculums, you'll see that there is not what is being said out there about aggressive teaching or conversion of kids to being LGBT, suggesting that the idea was being weaponized by people who are not doing it because of their interest in supporting the Muslim community. Trudeau pointed out that the Christian right in the United States was at the forefront of the fight against perceived LGBTQ indoctrination of children, suggesting that the group had stood against Muslims' rights and the Muslim community. They are weaponizing the issue of LGBT, he said, admitting that the issue was something that Islam has strong opinions on, the same way that the religious right in Canada, the Christian right, has strong opinions as well. Trudeau, I would love a, I would love a like look at his, I don't know, tax returns and all that jazz. All his little business dealings. I don't trust him. I don't trust he would tell me the truth if I ask him what he had for breakfast. I don't trust a word he says. Not one word. The fact of the matter is, the majority of people on earth disagree with the woke agenda. The masses are massive. They act like, oh, it's because of the right-wing Americans that Canadian Muslims are against the LGBTQ teachings of our children? No, that's not the case. The actual truth of the matter is, the majority of people on this earth are tired of it. They are confused by it. You know, for years, I'll specifically speak about me, not the millions of other people on earth, but me, my case. We've sat around and said, yeah, man, whatever, do what you got to do. I don't care. I don't care who you lay with at night. I don't. And they've just pushed it in our face over and over and over and over and over again. And we've gotten tired of it. Now there's no more. No more. We gave you the inch and you took the mile repeatedly. Repeatedly. It's done. Now we buckle down. If you're trying to indoctrinate our children, you gotta go. You gotta go. If you're trying to slam books in the library that are not suitable for minors, you gotta go. If you're an officer of the law and you're not cracking down on someone you're seeing doing something illegal, if you're an officer of the law and you refuse to arrest someone who's doing something you know to be egregious and outside of the law, arrest them. Prosecutors prosecute them and send them to jail, whatever the proper punishment is for whatever this fictional circumstance is. It seems weird. People won't do their job because they're afraid of a threat from the left. Oh, we'll get you. If you press charges, if you arrest us, we'll get you. If you indict us, we'll get you. If you say something bad against us, we'll get you. I'm tired of this, man. And so is everybody else. So is the majority. We are the majority. Those who are tired of all of this woke nonsense, all of this, let's see, woke nonsense, race nonsense, climate nonsense, sexual nonsense. There's rational arguments for each and every one of those things I mentioned. There are. But the rational has left the building. Once those four topics come up, the rational leaves. The logic has gone. It's left to the irrational, illogical against the normal person. You see, it's like, I'm normal, so, well, I'm illogical and irrational, so blah, 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 blah. The woke believe in nothing. They change their views. They flip-flop this, that, staying in line, of course, with the woke agenda. But we are the masses, and we are massive. Never forget that when you turn on the TV and everybody's telling you how bad you are, that we are the masses, that we are the majority. Never, ever forget that. This has been the Change. If you agree with my content, follow me, share, comment, all that jazz. If you don't, tell me why I'm wrong. This has been the Change. And tonight, I am the lost founder. Thank you.